this is how you should do a ride. Fresh and raring to go. Not dead and dejected. Little things that you should never forget, but can happen to the best of us. So beautiful. I would love to, oh my god, live in a town like this. So fucking tiring it was. So beautiful. 470 kilometers, guys. Let's go. It's the 22nd of August 2024. Time is about 10 o'clock. I've already checked out, but I've asked them to let me to stay another hour because I was planning to relax a bit before I set off on another long day of riding. So yesterday I roamed around Paris, saw all the beautiful tourist spots, the monuments, the Eiffel Tower. That was the highlight. Just loved it. And I only got back to my hostel at about 1:30, and then I spent the next 1.5 hours just figuring out what I'll do today. Initially I was planning to take it easy and relax, stay here for another night, but then I'd already covered all the places here yesterday, so there was no point staying, and there were no budget hostel rooms available anywhere. So I was like actually a bit disappointed, dejected, worried, but then at 3 o'clock I was like, fuck it, let's go to bed and sleep on it, and hopefully I'll make a plan today. And that is exactly what happened today. Today I'm deciding to ride all the way to Lyon. That is another big city in France. Stay there for another couple of nights, explore a bit over there, and then head to Thonon-les-Bains if possible, if the weather stays cool. But let's not plan much. Let's get to Lyon, which is another 450 odd kilometers. It's like 6.5 hours of riding. But one thing, the weather is really good today. It's sunny. It won't be anything like on Tuesday where it was soaking wet. Nothing like that should happen today. It should be a smooth, comfortable ride. So I'm just planning to stay here another hour, post some pictures, check my social media, and then set off in an hour. So by 11 o'clock we'll be leaving. So actually all my stuff is here. I'll just walk you through. Yeah, so that's my hostel room. It's all my stuff here. That was my bed over there. Yeah, these are the new riding boots I had got completely soaked on the very first day of its use. Got some nice lockers here, toilet, shower rooms. That's it. They've got a nice restaurant downstairs, but I haven't tried it. Looked quite expensive, but I had all my food outside, and there is a lovely kitchen area upstairs. But as usual, I didn't get much time to explore the hostel. I only had 2 nights, but the first night was just come here, unpack all my stuff and go to bed. It was only yesterday that I got to actually roam around and explore a bit of Paris, and thankfully I was able to cover everything in Paris, at least the highlights. Yeah, so that's it. Just 1 more hour and we'll be on the road again. See ya. Hello guys, day 3 of my ride. I'm headed to the city of Lyon, France. It's 473 kilometers from here. Estimated time of arrival is 6 hours 20 minutes. Expecting it to be a very smooth ride because the weather is not like day 1. Oui. I don't know what to do here. Oopsie. Getting on and off is a bit of a struggle. How do I close it? How do I open it? I think I'll have to go to the reception again. Oh my god. I think it's here.
Appel en cours. Merci de patienter.
Hello. Hello. Cool. So that is how you do it. No need to go to the reception. Let's go before it closes. Wow. Yeah, just jacked up the brightness. Let's go. So here we go, guys. We have to go straight. My phone is here. The GoPro is recording. Looks like a very beautiful day today. I don't think we'll have much challenge today. Yeah, you know what, some days are just like that, you know, like very challenging, and it's just to test your mettle. Once you get past that, so then everything just eases out. Merging onto this highway now. $400 meters to take a right. Porte d'Italie. It's very hot today. Yeah, this is the kind of weather I expect when I go for motorcycle trips. I can ride 600-700 kilometers easily. But if it is raining, the visibility is poor, you are not able to speed up, it kind of hurts your average, and oh my god, gets to your head, you know. We are in the city of Paris. Some traffic jams. I charged up the GoPro, so it's also charging now. I think it was just the rain, you know. I think about obstacles on that day. Fuck. Wait. To go straight again. Fuck. Whew. Green. Wait. This is interesting. Now we'll have to go straight. Oh no, I haven't strapped my helmet. Which is something you should never forget. I need to stop somewhere and strap my helmet. See, this is how you should do a ride. Fresh and raring to go. Not dead and dejected. Oh my god. So fucking tiring it was. I need to pull over somewhere somewhere safe and then try to lock the helmet straps. 3 kilometers, we go straight. Little things that you should never forget. But can happen to the best of us, you know. My gloves were wet, I forgot to keep it outside. 470 kilometers, guys. Let's go. .4 kilometers. I'll stop this for a while. I'm going, now it's 90. Look at how clear everything is. The visibility so amazing. I can see the road in front, I can see where I'm going. Makes the ride so much more pleasant. That day was fucking terrible. Yeah, every Leon. Arey yaar. I don't know which route I took. I put the no tolls option, so it's gonna route me through roads that won't require me to pay a toll. Nice. Just plain roads, guys. I'll turn off the camera for a bit and focus on riding. See you in a bit. Hey guys, time is 12:36. We're just exiting the motorway that I've been absolutely relishing riding on at a top speed of 130 kilometers an hour, but I was steadily cruising at 105 110 kilometers an hour and did 30 odd kilometers in no time. In fact, it's 40 37 47 59, yeah, 40 kilometers in no time at all. Now I think we're gonna get taste of some country roads, but I think nothing to worry about. The weather is absolutely perfect for motorcycling. It's a little too hot, but that's all right. I will take hot over wet and rainy any given day. Estimated time of arrival is 6:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. is a very good time to get to a place. We have another couple of hours of daylight left, enough time to walk around a bit. But of course, we're gonna take some breaks in between to fuel up and then have something to eat. So it's gonna be like 7:30 to be precise. This highway is not too bad either. Very good. 2 lane per side. It's got a speed limit of 70, but vehicles are cruising by at very good speeds. I don't think it is a 70 kilometer an hour road, because if it is, then definitely overspeeding. One thing about the shoots, sometimes it's not gripping much, tend to lose grip on the levers. Not a great thing in an emergency. The gloves have dried up after like half an hour of driving in this hot weather. Beautiful roads. This is the kind of roads you need to travel great distances. Beautiful roads, nice sceneries and wide open spaces and a clear stretch of tarmac. Wow. Barbie zone. So I looked at a few of my videos, and what I decided is I would turn on both cameras every time I feel like vlogging and not just one, so you get multiple perspectives. I'm feeling a bit sorry about the 360 camera. Nice. This is another thing I enjoy a lot, waving at other bikers, giving each other respect. Speed limit is 90. I'm doing 101. but the GPS speed is around 95. Should be okay, I guess. We should be able to overtake here. Such a stark contrast to day one. I was not having any confidence to ride straight, let alone overtake, because nothing was visible, you know. It was completely fogged up, barely enough visibility. I was just riding purely based on the GPS and then staring very hard through the glass. We should be in Lyon in roughly about 5 hours 49 minutes. We have a range of 132 kilometers before we have to fuel up. Nice. Absolutely no problem switching to right hand drive, because I think it doesn't matter on a motorcycle. You ride straight, the steering is at the same position. The only thing is you switch the side you are riding on, and that too you're just following the road wherever it goes. Left hand drive or right hand drive doesn't matter. But on four wheels it slightly changes a bit. So here in Europe you give way to vehicles on the left, not on the right. 90 kilometers. Yeah, a lot of these roads have this deer symbol, so I think that is another thing that you have to watch out for. Deers just galloping in front of you. Cool. Wow, look at this. You're passing through a beautiful town. One thing I like about these country roads are that they pass through some lovely towns, lovely little French towns. So beautiful to see. Yeah, a lot of restaurants as well. Wow, look at that cathedral. Time is 12:05. It's actually 1:05. Yeah, because I'm looking at my bike's clock, which is like still on British time. So time is 1:04. Still after leaving at what time did we leave? Around 12. Yeah, I did some 70 odd kilometers in an hour. Pretty impressive. So that is how I look. Look at this cathedral, so beautiful. I'm gonna have to go straight. Wow, look at that. So beautiful. I would love to live in a town like this. So beautiful. Very nice. Another signal. Shucks, man. Peugeot. Traffic blocks are quite long here. Not traffic blocks, signals. Oh, it's super hot today. I think it is worth stopping and removing this jacket off. Super duper hot. Look at the roads. So nice. Lined by trees on both sides. I need to work on my habit of shifting too early. I keep shifting all the time. Upshifting that too. Now I can upshift. Nice. I have another 110 kilometers worth of fuel in the tank. a lot of character on these roads, you know. The French roads, they're beautifully winding, lined by trees on both sides. And this is something that you miss on the UK roads. UK, the scenery is so boring. It's all the same, you know, just moorlands and sheep, and that's it. Look at the vegetation here, different kinds of trees, and very nice. We're following this beautiful canal on the right. I would love to live in a town with a canal. I feel so romantic, so classy. Just get a cider, a beer, and sit on a shack by the canal. So lovely. Came to this petrol pump in the middle of nowhere. And guess what? All the shops are closed. And the pump is not working. So this is one of those pumps where you have to pay beforehand before you can take out any fuel. And it is closed. I'll just head out and find the next pump. Probably one with a counter that is still open. There is something interesting about petrol pumps here in France. Their petrol is called essence, and sans plomb means sans any additives or unleaded. So sans plomb is unleaded petrol. Petrol is called essence, and diesel is called gazole. Don't see any gazole pumps here. Yeah, it's just essence. So just fueled up from here. We are good to go for another 500 kilometers. Wow. Nice. Let's go. I feel so comfortable now. A bit lighter, maybe because I got off my jacket. The bike feels a little lighter as well for some reason. Oh yeah. Shit. Oh my god, almost forgot I was driving in the EU. Yeah, I haven't had anything to eat since morning because my stomach was a bit upset after having that kebab last night. I had it very late in the night, around 1 o'clock or something, and then I also had my third can of Coke, which is definitely what worked against me. That shit is not good for you, and then if you have too much of it, your stomach has to tell you something, right? Wow, it's a train going there. We won't need to refuel on this trip again. It'll get us all the way to Lyon. It's been a very comfortable ride so far. The weather is nice and bright. Just loving it. And the road is just beautiful. So the speed limits here in France, mostly it is 90. On motorways it is 110. But every now and then you keep passing through towns, and then you have to come down to 70 or 50, and it gets very slow, especially after riding so much in the UK. 378 kilometers left. Estimated time slightly gone up to 6:56 thanks to all the breaks we took. Look at this. Beautiful roads. I'm getting the vibes of riding in India. I think it's because of the terrain. Look at those beautiful trees here. It's called variety, which the UK doesn't. UK, the trees, they all look the same. They're either coniferous trees or pine trees. But here there are lots of different kinds of trees. This is one thing that you have to be very careful about driving on these roads. Signals, a lot of roundabouts. Yeah, I love stretches like these. Beautiful shades. I think I'm falling in love with France.